Hey, what it do, y'all? Back with another video. What it do, y'all? Back with another video. Gang, what up, man? Protect family, Protekians. What it do, man? It's your boy Protect Sports from the Protect Sports Network. Back with a video. Hold on, the blessed one, staying safe, staying healthy. I get to all glory to the Lord. All glory to God. I want God right time right now. Hope God looking to do it for all you guys. In Jesus' name, pray. Amen. Today's video got a not a special video for y'all, but it's something I want to talk about. It's something that other content creators have talked about as well. So let's get right into it. And today's topic is on Washington Commanders quarterback Sam Howell, man. The still of the draft, quote unquote. Sam Howell, man. The 144th pick in the 2022 NFL draft. Former UNC quarterback and former and now current teammate of wide receiver De'Ami Brown. We'll talk about what's expectations from this year. What do I expect for him to do this year? As for learning the offense, is he going to be able to take QB2 spot from Taylor Heinicke at some point? And does he make Taylor Heinicke expendable at some point this season? Let's talk about it. So, right now, Sam Howell is QB3 on the depth chart. You know, Carson Wentz is the entrenched starter for right now. Taylor Heinicke is the entrenched backup. He was the starter last year. As you guys know, he played all 17 games. Played well at times, but also struggled at times and struggled with defenses, struggled throwing the ball down the field. And he made a lot of inadvertent turnovers and at times did not get the offense enough production to win football games. And finally, you have Sam Howell, who's the wild card. As Louis T would say, he's a wild card in his draft class, and he's a wild card in his quarterback room. I don't think he's going to start. Carson Wentz starter. So cut that out, okay? Cut out. And I made a video. Should Wentz be concerned with Howell? No. I said no. I said no for a darn reason. He is the starter. So let's get that out the way. Sam Howell should not start any games in 2022. If Sam Howell is playing any game in 2022 as a starter, we have problems. Okay? Start with that. But could he be the backup to Carson Wentz at some point this season? The backup quarterback battle, Taylor Heinicke versus Sam Howell. Now, I don't think they're going to make it a quarterback competition for that number 2 spot right away, like in camp. But as camp gets along and we see how Sam Howell develops, could he become the backup quarterback? Yes, I do believe that Sam Howell could be the backup in Washington sometime this year. They're going to see the ceiling with this kid. They're going to see that he could do what Taylor can't do. Throw the ball down the field. Taylor is mobile as hell, but so is Sam. Sam's a little less mobile than Taylor, though. But his arm talent separates him from Taylor Heinicke. Now, the experience in this offense that Taylor Heinicke has cannot be replaced. It's non-expendable. You get what I'm saying? It's very valuable to this team. But as Sam learns his offense and learns how to, conduct the offense, audible, things of that nature, learn the defenses, learn the nuances of the NFL, I think that he has a much higher ceiling than Taylor Heinicke does. So as the season gets along, they're gonna kind of stray away from Heinicke being the backup. And I think before the end of the season, I'm talking week 16, week 17, Taylor Heinicke should be inactive on game days. And it'll be Sam Howell being QB2 before the end of the season. Most of the first half of the season, Sam Howell will be inactive on game days. I believe that. I believe they're going to give Sam time to learn, him time to develop, give this kid time to actually know what it means to be an NFL pro and know what it means to be a quarterback in the NFL and what it takes to be a legit quarterback in the NFL. So it's going to take time. Sam needs development. It's going to take some time. But I do think eventually they're going to see the ceiling with this kid and they're going to say, hey, look, man, we know what Taylor is. Solid backup quarterback, one of the best backup quarterbacks in football. But there's a ceiling with this kid that we don't have with Taylor. We're going to take a shot and plunge. I think this offseason coming up, Sam Howell will be QB2. By the end of this season, he should be QB2 behind Carson Wentz. And if Wentz does not work out, then, I think Sam Howell, they'll plunder on Sam Howell and make him the starter next year. But if Wentz works out, which I think he will, Sam Howell will be the primary backup behind Carson Wentz until Heineke will be walking to another team. I believe that. So that's my predictions for Sam Howell this year. I think he's going to ride the bench most of the year as an inactive quarterback. And as season gets along and as his kid develops and learns the offense, I think he will be the active QB2 toward the end of the season, maybe going into the postseason. We do make the postseason. And then they're going to let Taylor Heineke walk next year and go ahead and make Sam Howell the primary backup behind Carson Wentz. That is my prediction, man. What are your expectations for Sam Howell this year? How long do you think it'll take him to learn the system, understand it, and comprehend it? And also, do you think he has a higher ceiling than Taylor Heineke? Let me know you guys think in the conversation down below about Sam Howell. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys are new, turn post notifications. Always catch the Protest Sports Video, Protest Sports Network. You guys put God first to save this COVID. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and blessing to all of you guys. Until next time, guys, be easy. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, by the way.